Yeah, so today we're gonna try and solve a IB type style question. So this one's 5 marks. We'll just get on with it. So triangle ABC, AB, as you can see here. Oh, AB here is 6, AC 8. And then given that cos of A, so we can just mark the angle, is 5 over 6, find the value of this in A. Okay, well, with this one, we can just use the identity, which is in your formula booklet, where cos squared plus sine squared of the angle is 1, as long as the angle is the same. So we can just go ahead and write, so cos squared, and in this case it's A, so we'll use A, plus sine squared A is 1. So then we can put 5 over 6 here because this cos A is 5 over 6, so we can put for one of them, but then it must be squared. So you can't forget that. And then plus, so repeat of what we wrote here, equals 1. Then just to find it for sine A, we can do sine squared A equals 1 minus, and now I'm going to do this, so this would be 25 over 36, which is then, so 11, because we would change this to 36 minus 25, 11 over the denominator stays. And this is still sine squared A. Then we can take the square root on both sides to eliminate that squared on the left. What that does is now you have sine A by itself, which is what the answer wanted. And then you shouldn't forget the plus minus, and root 11 over this 36 is just 6, so over 6. But because like we're talking in terms of like a triangle, it would be always the positive value, usually, at least it is. So it would just be, this would be final. Yeah, that's the final answer for part A. That one should have been pretty easy, just using the knowledge of the identities. And then so now knowing that, we'll have to find the area of triangle A, B, and C. Oh, this is actually even easier after getting this answer. So you would need this. So remembering that it's root 11 over 6, we can try it up here. So we see the question. So area, so now you know that cos of this angle is 5 over 6, and then now we found that it was root 11 over 6, positive, is, so sine A is that. And then we know that there's another thing in your formula booklet for the area, which is half AB sine C. It's how it's written. But sine C. And AB is always the two sides which are attached to the angle. Think adjacent to the angle, you could say. It's next to the right with the angle. So then we know now this is the angle we're trying to use, and sine, we have it. So then you could just say A for area equals half stays, and then A, it can be any of these, 6 or 8. It doesn't really matter, because you have to pick one of both the sides which are connecting to the angle. So 6 times 8, and this, it's not sine C, you just use the angle that you actually have. So this angle, that's the one you actually would use, because it's sort of with both the sides. And then so it'd be root 11 over 6, and then because this is paper 1, you can't just put in your calc. So after some simplifying, so you get this 3, these two would make 24, which would cancel with 6, you get 4 here. So then, and 1 times 4, so you get 4 root 11. And then they haven't given any units, but it would be good to think write units squared. You can just, because it's area, so it'll always be squared. So this should be a fairly easy question. It should make sense. After you get part A, you can really get part B easily. It's all these identities are in your formula booklets. Yeah, so this is how you would get it for root 11.